good people. This is Pamela, and I'm going to talk about how sugar hurt my mental health. I don't like to admit it, and I'm ashamed of it, but can be a stress eater. And sugar was quietly hurting my physical, but not only that, but my mental health and my emotional health. I have to tell you right now, as I'm recording this, I'm feeling uncomfortable because what I usually do when I talk, for some reason, put my head up. It kind of looks funny when I'm videoing, and I see that I have to learn how to hold my head down, but feels like I'm doing this when I'm just holding my head here. So just bear with me because I'm trying to learn how to, for my YouTube channel, hold my head so that I'm looking at the camera and I'm not looking up like this. But anyway, I'm going to keep talking about sugar because people are always talking about sugar and weight, but it's not about sugar and mental health because it's like it's something separate. For me, and I think for many of us, sugar plus anxiety plus mood swings equal a spike, a crash, happy, sad, calm, anxious. I remember when I was young, I was like in my 30s and my kids were teenagers. I remember one day they said, "Mom, could you not eat any candy bars because you become mean?" I was like, you could have floored me. Like I had no idea that I had that much of a challenge when I had sugar. There's some people that are like they're alcoholics. They are happy alcoholics. They drink, they get happy. There's some that get sad, some that get depressed, some that get mean. But whatever, my kids felt like I was not patient when I had sugar. But my patterns from way back was to have sugar when I'm stressed, sugar when I'm lonely, sugar when I'm overwhelmed, and sugar when I'm emotional eating. And I remember we were poor when we were kids. And I remember like they used to use glass bottles. And so you could do the bottles, and the small bottles, you get 2 cents. And if you the big bottles, it would be 5 cents. And I would hustle bottles so I could get that 5 cents for, it was one kind of candy bar. It was called Big Time. And there was another one that was called Payday. And if I could just have those candy bars, I was happy. When I stopped having sugar, I mean, it was something like I kind of battled. I remember I was at a job I really hated. And the only way I could get through it was I would go in the morning to get this chocolate cake. It's like 8 or 10 in the morning. And I'm eating this chocolate cake. And I remember when it got really bad, I had 2 pieces. It was really rich and thick and gooey. And I was in this cubicle of this job, just like maybe somebody might drink to say, the only way I'm going to get through this is if I have a couple of drinks. So it's the only way I'm going to get through this if I have this cake. And the cake wasn't cheap. So it was a lot of money. I was a single parent. I just couldn't help myself. I did everything. I had done Weight Watchers and Jenny Craig and whatever. But one of the things about all those things, they all include sugar. I read this book years ago and it was called The Body Knows. And it talked about certain people, certain ones of us, and I'm one of them, that when I have sugar, it sets off a craving in my body. And I had to realize that there were certain things I could not have. When I stopped having sugar, I had a clearer mind. I had fewer anxious thoughts. I had more peace, and I had better mornings, better evenings, better relationships. I was a better mom, and my life completely changed. It's interesting. Sugar just really impedes your energy. You don't have natural energy. You're not having like fresh energy. Your brain is in a brain fog all the time. And whenever you start to have a feeling, because it numbs your feeling, whenever you have a feeling, I have to get more sugar to push down those feelings. So why women over 50 need to do this? Because our hormones are changing, react differently towards stress, we think more, we have more emotional fatigue. So that's why women over 50 need to really look and see whether sugar is affecting your life, because your mind deserves peace. And if this little substance, sugar, do this experiment. Go to the grocery store and look at all the foods and look at how much sugar is in each one. And it doesn't always say sugar. It may say fructose. And they have all these forms of sugar. The food factory, which is responsible for so many people having like rooms at the hospital with people with cancer. Like it's just lined up getting chemo. Like it's an everyday thing. But the food factory, the way they process the meat, the way they process the food, they put sugar in everything, is to keep us, our bodies compromised, keep us emotionally compromised, and keep us grabbing for the sugar. I remember I was going to Costco one time. They have these chips. I'm gluten-free. So it's like they have gluten-free chips. Oh, wow, this is great. I can have chips or different kind of straw straws or whatever, different kind of things that are snack foods. And I can have these, and they don't have wheat in them. They're gluten-free because I'm allergic to gluten. If you look at it, it has so much sugar in it. It has so much sugar. That's what keeps you addicted to it. So that's what happened, is that I was just having the sugar and sugar, and I said, oh, this is what keeps me coming back to buy this product. And so I just had to say, I'm not going to have those products, because they put sugar in everything from pretzels to potato chips to peanuts, they whatever, because they know that sugar is very addictive. It's as addictive as a lot of things that is white, refined things that people use that destroy their lives. So be careful. Your mind deserves peace, and you could start with cutting down sugar. They're like 12-step programs from FAA. You can Google it, give you an idea about it, and perhaps you can find a way to stop having sugar. Subscribe for more, and I will see you later.